definitely not going over there. Maybe it's right here. It's decent. It's decent. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Tangential Thoughts. Let me say that again. Welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts. I'm your host, Q, the Energy Sage. Happy Sunday to you. Today is September 10th, currently where I'm at. And tomorrow is that big day, that big anniversary for 9/11. September 11th is tomorrow. So, and it's a Monday. So we'll see what the energies happen. Definitely want to see what energies pop up for tomorrow. My condolences if that's a hard time for you, if you feel like you lost somebody. Not if you feel like, but if you lost someone or any loved ones or anything like that, then my condolences for you if that's a hard time for you. For me, I think I was in elementary school, and I think when 9/11 happened, I think I was in elementary school. I think I might have been like first grade, and I remember just looking up at the TV, but not really knowing what was going on for us. I really think they cut the news on, and they were just watching some type of. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember there being a time of like just everybody just watching the TV in school, like the day kind of like paused a little bit. So if that's a tough time for you, then I'm hoping that you're still overcoming and healing from it, taking some time to to remember, reflect, and still how does that change you? How does that say help you move forward? And because that definitely was an altering life event for people in the world. Other than that, I know I wasn't able to do any readings yesterday. I went fishing in the morning, and then I was waiting for Troy to come back, see if he's gonna come back, but he never did. So we just ended up walking around the park, and that park didn't have no electricity in it, so I couldn't really sit there and post up with my stuff to get a reading done. And then by the time I got to the next part, so usually I try to get my readings done early in the morning, and then so by the time I got to switch parts to go charge up, it was a midday, so I was like, you know what? You might as well just go ahead and scratch the readings for the day. And my energy was low. And so and that's something that you want to go with as well. Sometimes you got energy. When you up and you got energy, use that energy. Be creative. You know what I'm saying? Go out, do something. If you just like, I got all this energy, I want to go work. I want to go for a walk. I want to go put my feet in the grass. I want to go journal. I want to go do some art. I want to just do something. Do something creative. You got energy, go do something creative. But if your energy is low, that's fine. And yet, when your energy is low, take the time to rest, relax, recuperate, rejuvenate, and you don't gotta force your body and yourself to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to be still in the moment is a skill. And sometimes your body, your mind just needs a rest. Like the past few days, it was heavy. I was pushing, but it was like this. It wasn't like a full-on headache, but it was like an almost just headache or a pain. Like I had to constantly just even as I was walking, constantly just like just be grounded, just be present, be in the moment, get out your headspace, stop thinking so much. So definitely work with that was the energy I was in, and so I wasn't going to push myself to do a reading or just be doing too much, and so I just let it sit. And so feeling much more energetic now and today, so we're definitely about to hop into this reading. And so let's get it, let's go. So, as always, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued love, support, and investment into me, into the channel, into all the creations that we're working on, and the direction and path that we're on here. So thank you for that. If you are a new viewer, then I would say consider subscribing. I do post a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care how much I post. I'm just posting. I have so much content, new and old, just getting it all off. So whether if you're somebody who's bored a lot and wants to stay up on tune, turn notifications on. If not, you might want to turn them off. But consider subscribing, looking through the channel. I'm doing my best to sort all the videos. It's a lot of playlists because I have a ton of content. So definitely make sure you go through the videos, leave some likes, leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Just sharing some positivity and some abundance. I see some comments now, so thank you for your words. Thank you for your words. Morning, 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 morning. As always, you know what I'm saying? That continued love and support. You are so appreciated. You are so appreciated. I do know today's date is the 10th. Do you start work next week? I'm blessed. And remember, I am whole, I am strong, I am perfect, I am powerful, I am loving, I am happy, I am harmonious. That is how I am. And I'm always claiming that I am blessed. Ashe. Okay. What date next week? What date next week? I definitely want to make sure I tap in with you. What date next week? Which day is it? Cause I definitely want to make sure I keep up. Like, well, what you got going on? I really want to know how your first day of work is next week. I want to know about your first day. So when you put that, yes, I should. Yeah, put the date for your first date. And you know what was crazy? That's your first day of work, and I gotta go to court that day. I gotta go to court that day, so definitely we will be tapping in and tuning in and see what the energy is on that day. That's a big day for us. That's a big day for you and for me. That's your first day of work, and I got court that day. Oh my goodness. Let's get it, let's go. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the reading for the day. Let's see the energies present. Let's see the energy that's gonna be present. And so, as always, we start with the Archeo deck. Which archetypes are best gonna serve us for today? So, and my hand's getting better, so I can but these cards are still too big to do like a big shuffle. So, I'm not gonna force it, but let's see. Let's see, what energy should we be embodying for today? What archetype and what energy should we be embodying for today that will best serve us as we encounter and navigate throughout our day? Let's get it right. Buddha. All right. So, which part of us will best serve us for today? Which parts of us will best serve us as we navigate throughout our day? What energy should we be embodying? So, first card is the Inventor. This is the card of Leonardo and Archimedes, and finding fascination within yourself and finding fascination within the smallest things within life. And so it's about it's the creator and the inventor. It's Leonardo and Archimedes. It's the artist and the builder. So, and it's building out of what we already have. It's saying, hey, this is what we already currently have. This is what we currently have present. And so how can you make something new out of what's already here? How can you make something new with what you already have? So the first card that we have is the Inventor. The next one is this Intimate card. And this is the card of stripping your clothes off, being naked with the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's whatever's gonna help you sleep at night. Is there something that you wanna say? Is there something that you want to do? Is there a person that you want to interact with? Is there some type of energy that you want to connect with that's going to give yourself a peace of mind at night? Just saying, hey, you know what? I said what I wanted to say, I did what I wanted to do, and now I can sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was able to express myself. Next one, my favorite fucking card, Duende. All right, so we got the Inventor and we got Duende popping up. Duende is about your soul's expression and expressing yourself in its most creative possible way. And whether that's through pain, whether that's through grief, whether that's through passion, whether that's through excitement, whether that's through happiness, it's about your soul expressing itself in the deepest way. And these are those moments, these are those interactions that if you don't take action on it, it leaves you with regret and it plagues your mind for the rest of your life. And it's on some, I think you would rather live, it's like, I would rather live saying, hey, I did it, rather than saying, what if? This is that card that will leave you, this is the card of, man, if you don't take action, dang, what if I would have said this? What if I would have did this? What if I would have expressed myself in a certain way? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I remember before my first love, this one piece of advice from one person is what made me go after my first love. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I'm always remember. She said, you better go ahead and date her now. You know what I'm saying? Because or else you're gonna be asking yourself, what if? And you don't even want to ask yourself. Don't even waste no time. It's just go ahead and figure it out, and it just blessed me. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm so happy that I just got over my fear and I just asked her out and ended up making her my girlfriend. And so this is that card of your soul's deepest expression, expressing itself. So we got 2 cards of creativity, and then the other card in between that is the intimate card. And so my advice for today, the energy that's coming out for today, is that if there is some way for you to be creative or some way that you want to express yourself, please do it. Or that's what's going to be at night when you go to sleep at night. That's what's going to be on your mind. That's what's going to plague you. All right. So let's move to the next. The next 6 are external or outside influences. And I'm going to move through these quick because our main message today is about expressing ourselves so that we don't live with regrets. We are not living with regrets. That is one of the main things that if you talk to anybody that's old, anybody older, they're going to sit here and tell you their life lessons. I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have did X, Y, and Z. And you're right now at a point in time in your life where you can do what you want to say and do. Remove every excuse and just do what you want to do and say what you want to say. We got spiritual protection here with the angel. We got the lion. This is another. So we got a lot. So we got already 2 cards of protection. The lion is a protection from authoritative rule. This is a card of the lion protects those who are used, misused, and abused, especially from oppressive people and powers. So we got 2 cards of protection. We got an intuition card, the moon cat, that wandering out through the night. And I've been encouraging people to, if you're not gonna take a walk during the day, take a walk at night. Take a walk underneath the moon, underneath the stars. That's different light. That's another energy that you can absorb. We got Hiereth. This is a card of nostalgia, looking back at the past. The past, technically, does the past even exist? You can't prove that the past even exists, can you? I mean, if you took a picture or video, maybe, but the shit is fucking going. So let the past go, you know what I'm saying, and focus more so on the future, because that's what the part that you can create. You can't create a past, but you can create a future. So, damn, that's some shit. Hey. You cannot create a past, but you can create a future. Let that shit the fuck go. Create a better and a new story for yourself going forward. Next card is the Wanderer. So we got 2 wandering cards out here. And the Wanderer, you go with it. You go with the flow. This is a very charming, carefree energy. And it's that campsite fire making s'mores. When's the last time you ever been camping? When's the last time you've been beside a fire? And you put some s'mores over the fire? This is that card of being carefree and having that energy and just, you know what I'm saying, having fun in the moment. And you gotta think about it. How much does it cost to make s'mores? You know what I'm saying? Some marshmallows and some graham crackers, some chocolate if you want to, and over a fire. And even if you do it beside a campfire, You can just take a lighter, light that joint up. Put, you know what I'm saying? Do some stuff in the home if you need to, but it's like that's cheap fun. That's cheap fun. Making s'mores with people and just having a conversation, just enjoying the energy. Last one is the dreamer. So we now have 3 cards of following your inspiration and your passion. The inventor came out, Duende came out, and now, and this one's called the dreamer. And we had the moon cat, following the intuition. And this is about following day and night. Like how happy would you be if you committed a day to just doing things that made you happy? How happy would you be? Or how would you feel just saying, I'm doing whatever I want to do today. I'm saying whatever I want to do today, you know what I'm saying? And just expressing yourself and not caring what anybody else says. And just, man, I just want to do this, I'm just doing that. Like today, I'm on some stuff. After I do this reading today, I'm cutting my phone off. I'm not posting on no more socials. I'm not getting on no, I'm just gonna focus on myself. If I get bored, I'm gonna let myself be bored and see where my mind takes me. Dan's like, okay, what does K-Rail really want to do today? What do I want, you know what I'm saying? If I get so bored and not being on the phone, what is that gonna make you do? Boredom leads to creativity. And if you sit there long enough and you get so bored, you're like, man, I'm gonna go do this. That's how bored you need to be. So you can start to figure out who you are. Let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. I see some energy in here. I see some energy. What's up? What's up? Walking distance. Room or flat in the area. If I could find a walking distance room or done. Okay. My struggles, hesitating, this way. Yeah, man. Express yourself to, you know what I'm saying, to the best of your ability. Thank you so much. I'm receiving that light. Thank you so much for all the. I should count how many. I'm gonna count just how many suns is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that. How many disciples was it? 12. I'm counting again, just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, and that's a card of outward abundance. Thank you so much for putting that in the chat. Thank you. All right. Yes, please make sure you read over. It's just, it's messages, it's energy, it's positivity, it's abundance, and it's keeping your mindset right there. That's the most abundant thing you can do. Think about your eternity. Think about your endlessness. Think about the legacy you're gonna live. I just posted up this time, Michael Jordan would be considered a god. In 1,000 years from now, people will not physically know Michael Jordan. All they're gonna know is his airness. They're gonna know this great person, perfect. He was perfect. He was dunking on everybody. He's gonna be a beast. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you think about the life that you created and the legacy that you have to live, and you know what I'm saying, and really think on some stuff like, yo, you're gonna die. And just think like, shit, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna leave this joint. What are people really gonna say about me? You gonna live to the best of your ability. I honestly, I had my heart broken. It's like, once you lose love, what else do you have to lose? You know what I'm saying? Express yourself, talk, do whatever you gotta do. Cause it's like, right now, I'm at the park, right? Anybody can see me. Anybody else would probably be like, yeah, this is embarrassing. People are scared to be embarrassed. People are so scared to be embarrassed, but I'm like, yo, this is what makes me happy. This is my enjoyment. And whoever's gonna walk past, I'll probably never see them again a day in my life. Whoever walks past me right now, it doesn't matter if they say something good, positive, negative, or if they just pass it, it doesn't matter. I will probably never see that person in my life, and they'll probably never see me again. Why do I care what they even think? Boy, I'm gonna be happy. I am going to be happy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be here. Man, express yourself. If they get burned, they get burned. But your truth isn't their truth. You gotta live your truth so that you can find your truth. There's no such thing as making a wrong or a bad move. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn from it. Let's say you cut somebody out. You're like, oh shoot, that didn't make me feel good. Well, then next time you know, you're like, I'm not gonna express myself this way because it's not gonna make me feel good. You're gonna learn how to talk to people. But you're gonna learn that through a lesson. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. When somebody does something to you, when somebody does something or says something to you, you might, I don't like what they just said or did. So you know what? I'm not gonna put that same energy out into the world because I see how it makes me feel. It's like, it does not matter. Like somebody's gonna learn from you because of your transgression, somebody's gonna learn from you and they're like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, no matter for whatever you say, whatever you do, if it made you feel all right, at the end of the day, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? That's what I want to say. That's what I want to do. Otherwise, you look at the mirror and say, man, I wish I would have said this. I wish I, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and move on. Thank y'all. Let's go. It's a great day. Let's get it. Bless you. All right. So, what is the energies for today? And what is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? And what is the advice for today? What energy should we be embodying? What frequencies may we encounter or should we be aware of? So the first card that we're going to clarify for our own energy is the Inventor. Why is the Inventor here? Why is the Inventor here? So we got the Two of Wands coming out in reverse. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's a card of, but fire is always a card of, you just talking about burn. You know what I'm saying? We burn bridges. We burn down things. We burn down the forest. We burn down the trees. But why do we do that? It's so that something else can come up out of it, something better, something new, something more stable can be built from the ashes. The phoenix rises from the ashes. It has to get burned. You gotta walk through the fire. You gotta know what it's like to be in hell. You gotta know what, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to experience that. You gotta be able to go through it so you can tell somebody else like, yo, it's hot back there, but this is how you get through the shit. So whenever I get reversed, I like to see what the next card is. But Two of Wands is like, he has the world in his hands. And it's like, one is setting the intention, two is getting the resources for that manifestation. And so let me see the next one. We got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is a card of tactics. This is a card of tactics. And it's almost like a sneaky energy because what this person is doing is taking the swords from the people over here so they can't use them against them. And so this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But air is also mental, thoughts, speech, frequency as well. Let's see. Because it's coming out over top of the Inventor. And then we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is a card of hidden knowledge. The High Priestess is a card of hidden knowledge and education. And so we got some swords, which is knowledge, education. Knowledge is power, power is knowledge, and this is in reverse. And both of those are in reverse with this Inventor card. We're gonna definitely move forward, but I wanna come back to this. Cause the Inventor, remember, that's using your right and left brain to create something new out of what is here. All right, so we're gonna move forward because we got the OG deck, but that'll add some more clarification to this. All right, why is the Intimate card here? Why is the Intimate card here? Wheel of Fortune, good karma. The wheel spins up and it spins down. I don't think so. For me, the reason I'm able to move confidently through everything is because I know the energy that I put out some good energy. I put out some positivity. I planted good seeds. You should be glad to receive this opportunity, this Wheel of Fortune, this good, whatever type of karma that you're going to receive. If you know you've been planting good seeds, if you know that you've been putting in good work, you know, I've been working really hard. I am a good person. You know what I'm saying? I am positive. I have been saying some affirmations. You know what I'm saying? Just being patient so that you can go ahead and receive this wonderful opportunity. And this is the card of what helps you sleep at night. So definitely the Intimate card is definitely what helps you sleep at night. So I'm definitely with that. And this is the Wheel of Fortune is also divine. You know what I'm saying? That's major arcana outside of our control. So yeah, it's coming. And then let's see, Duende is here. What's this next one about? Strength card in reverse. So upright, this card is like almost like controls. This is like that Leo energy with that lion. And so let go of control. You know what I'm saying? In reverse, because upright is a card of control, but up in reverse here, we're going to let go of control. We're going to free ourselves. We're going to freely express ourselves. Do you actually have freedom of expression? Do you actually live? Do you actually live in a space where that you can talk freely? Whether you believe whatever you're saying or not, can you just sit here and say, I'm a king, I'm a queen, I have my own world, I'm creating my own nation, you know what I'm saying? I'm a pharaoh, I'm a goddess, I'm a mystic, I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, you know what I'm saying? I'm a guru. Can you just sit here, like, what's stopping you from saying certain things? What's stopping you from questioning certain things? And it's like, what's stopping you from being creative? Just let it flow. Let it flow. This is the card of your soul trying to express itself. Let go of control. And then that's the scary place to be in, right? That's a scary place to be in when you say, hey, well, you know what? I'm going to fall back. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to just let stuff happen. I'm going to let this happen. I'm going to let this go apart and see the energies and stuff that plays out. See where your mind will really take you. That's a reversal. So, and this is with that 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is in reverse. 5 of Cups is usually, you know what I'm saying, focusing on spilled milk. For fucking what? It's in the past. What do you still have? The 2 cups behind you. Turn around. Coming out in reverse. Cups is water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, so let's keep moving. Bottom of the deck is a Page of Wands. This could be a core card. This could be a person represents having some fire energy, playful, folly. You know what I'm saying? This is embodying some playful energy about what you want to create. Any type of project it's like, can you have some fun with it? You know what I'm saying? How could you do this if you was a kid and you had these same dreams and aspirations? What would the 8-year-old version of you do with the energy that you got? Let me see this. What we got up here? What's going on? Yes, sir. You definitely do. I think we all have some hidden knowledge, and sometimes it's just a matter of meditating. You know what I'm saying? Meditating and sitting down. I'm telling you, this is the challenge. I really did this one day. Like, I promise you I did this. And I would encourage anybody else to do it too. 3 people one day told me to stop talking. So I said, dang. Because I had the day off and this and the third. I literally, from the time I woke up until the time I went to sleep, I did not talk. I didn't call nobody on the phone. I didn't talk. Try it and see where your head goes. See what comes to your mind. You would be surprised by the thing. And so what I did was I took the whole day to not make a sound. And I wrote down, every time I did make a sound, I wrote it down. The first time I made a sound, I laughed. Now just think about that. Like you know what I'm saying? Just sit there and be quiet and just like, all right, I'm just thinking. Man, I got to a point I laughed. And then what made me laugh was because I thought about myself having a black Lamborghini. I said, damn. They said, why'd you make you laugh? Because I said, well, shit, if I had this shit, that shit would make me laugh. I'd just be happy about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's my abundance. That's how I think. And it's like, or having a see-through Jeep, a see-through car. Like, why don't we have that? Why is there a see-through Tesla? Why doesn't a see-through Tesla exist? Or even if you're insecure, why is there like a translucent version? But like, these are the thoughts that were coming to my head. Like, so the thoughts that's gonna come to your head are totally different. You're gonna be sitting in a whole different headspace and you're gonna be trying not to talk and you're like, But then there's gonna be something that's gonna be like, damn, if this was true, whatever your happiness is and this and that shit was gonna make you laugh, it's gonna make you happy, and you like, I can't keep quiet about this shit, or I wanna talk about this shit. It's like, that's where your head and your mind space gotta be, but you won't receive it until you just sit there and be quiet. It's weird, but I tried it. I tried it, I did it, and that's what came to me. All right, let's see. But outside of hidden knowledge, it's a card of education.
Hidden knowledge just means knowledge is not present to you. But if you go do some research, if you know what I'm saying, if you go Google something, pick up a book, or you might watch a movie, and that might trigger something in you to think about a certain idea, and you're like, well, what's this? Or what does this really mean? Like for instance, I said, I just put it on Threads. I said, what if heaven is beyond space, and space is that dark abyss? Space is that dark abyss that we don't really know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Because they always talk about space is fake because you never actually seen a real space video. Every time they talk about space, it's always some CGI effects. And so I was like, what is space? Is the dark abyss. And outside, so you go past the clouds, you go past space, and outside of space, that's heaven, right? I just put that question out. Somebody else reverted it back in and was talking on some stuff like, heaven isn't, you got to find heaven inside of you first. Right now, you got this ball of fire inside of you and it's hell inside of you, but you got to work to find that heaven that's inside of you. If you don't seek heaven first, seek first the kingdom. If you're not happy, if you're not peaceful, then why do you think you're ever going to be accepted into heaven? Heaven is perfect, right? And so you have to embody that energy. Like, you have to find heaven within yourself. You have to be heavenly if you want to enter heaven, right? And so, but a guy then said, this was the second time somebody said this. It's a concept, it's an idea that I'm gonna go do some research on, do some studying. I'm not gonna necessarily adopt it, but it's gonna help. It'll expand my mind, expand my knowledge. But I think the word is nihilism. I was like, I don't know what that means. And this is the second time somebody has said that to me. And I think it's something about abstracting from religious norms and factors. But if I go study it, that's just some more knowledge and energy. So whatever your energy is, it's just like a card of just doing some research and getting some more education. So it's a card of education. All right, but we're gonna add some clarifiers to this. So, what is the energy we should be embodying, and what is the advice for today? What is the energy we should be embodying, and what is the advice for today? What frequency should we carry? What frequency may we encounter for today? All right, so it was originally the Two of Wands. Now the Wands is about creation and passionate projects, and he's looking out into the kingdom. He's not taking much action. So in reverse, I kind of take that as taking action, and especially with the Swords in reverse, because that's the card that's like sneakiness and things like that. So let's get one more and see what else wants to come with that. So why is the Inventor card here? Why do we have the Two of Wands in reverse? We got the Sun card. Definitely, this is another card of embodying. You see the little person on the horse just riding through? You know what I'm saying? Carefree, happiness, abundance. This is total abundance. This is carefree happiness, more Leo sun energy. You got the sunflower was there in the background. Like you just like you put all the suns in the chat. The sun just came out. The sun is out. The sun is shining. And without the sun, nothing can grow. You know what I'm saying? So with the sun coming out here, that's more fire energy with that wands, allowing our creative passion to grow and just running wild, running free with our creative passions and pursuits here. Thank you. Because it's so much card of just being creative and just having fun with it. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the Intimate card? We got the Page of Cups. Pages it's a court card, could represent a person, a younger person at that. It's another card of intuition. It's another card of playfulness and folly and playing. Also, Cups is more water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this is either us or someone else, you know what I'm saying, helping us to have some fun. And it's also emotional relationships here. And so whatever this, you know what I'm saying, with this good karma that we're going to be receiving. Let me get one more. Because then the next card right there was the Eight of Wands in reverse. And so usually upright, this is that incoming love message. So we got this court card, So this could probably be a person trying to hold on to their love. They might be a little scared to, express themselves. So it just depends. It just depends how that's gonna go. But either way, it's it's a very passionate, emotionally fulfilling time here, especially for today. So yeah, let's see what else is gonna pop up here. We got the Strength card in reverse with that Five of Cups over top of Duende. Three of Pentacles, a little earth energy here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Three of Pentacles. This is a card of teamwork makes the dream work. You see the two people coming up here. It's also a card of recognition. This is also a card of being recognized for your hard work. And so I know for me, I'm almost like, thank you so much. Like, how do I say this? 2 days ago, within the last 3 days, I've gained like 60 or 70 plus subscribers. Like within the past week, I've definitely gained over like 100 subscribers. And so what does that mean? Almost at the 500 mark. So almost at the 500 mark. And so definitely I'm happy and grateful for that. And so we're just gonna continue the path, and it's just being recognized for, because it's on some stuff. I'm at a point right now, I have so much content that I'm showing content and videos from like 2019, from 2020, and just putting that stuff up there, and people are just like, it's just bringing a whole bunch of people back, and it's like Pokemon, people singing, just different screen recording, and just showing that stuff, like funny videos that made me laugh, and just showing all that stuff back out, and it's like, people are recognizing that, and just, even with my artwork, I'm like, yo, I have so much art that was just sitting on Instagram, and it's like, let me put it on YouTube. And people are like, yo, this has no comments? Let me just comment on it. Let me just, you know what I'm saying? It's so many people who haven't seen the work yet. So yeah, it's kind of that outward abundance and being recognized for your hard work and achievement. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords, another court card, could represent a person, incoming communication, sources, air energy, and also thought frequency. So, and this is very fast moving energy. Whew. All right. We got one more section. What is up? Thank you so much for the likes. It is a pleasure to meet you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Ashe. That is so much. Thank you. Bless you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sending right back to you. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are awesome. You are amazing. Just because you shared just because you put a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? You kept my happiness going. And so I just hope that you, today, as you go through, I hope you just like, yo, just know you made somebody smile today. You made somebody's day today. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because you were in a happy, you were in a happy space. Hello. All right. Last one. Last section here. Last section is the love section. And I read the first two cards intuitively. The first card is what needs to be let go of. The second card is the energy that needs to be kept. And the last one is the energy that needs to be learned. And I read that from the book. This is so cool because it's like, you're literally seeing the start of a tribe. You know what I'm saying? Starting a new tribe, starting a new wave. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Starting something different. Like this is like, you ever wonder like, how does a tribe get started? How does a nation get started? It's stuff like this. This is how you build your tribe. This is how you build your nation. And what nation do you want to be a part of? What nation do you want to subscribe to? Man, I should start thinking about that. But that's another mindset to be in. You know what I'm saying? You know how like Rihanna has her Navy, Beyonce has her Beehive. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you start your own little tribe, your own little following is there. It's like, give it a name. I need to think of a name. We need to think of a name for ourselves. definitely has to. It has to be. It has to be something that's describing abundance, positivity, achievement, and resiliency. No hold bars. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the lion card here. Like whatever the nation is going to be, it's about, you know what I'm saying, following our dreams, our passions, our inspiration. You know what I'm saying? And being delusional. Being so delusional that you trick your mind into attracting all of this, the abundance to you, and like, dang, I really got this. I really did this. You know what I'm saying? That's how delusional we need to be. Tricking our mind, because your brain don't know the difference between, you know what I'm saying? Even in the scientific space, right? They put instead of using real sugar in your food, they put high fructose corn syrup in your food. Why do they do that? Because your body is not really recognizing the difference between fake sugar and real sugar. Trick your brain, trick your body. That's all you're manipulating the energy, telling your body, yeah, I'm abundant, I'm a billionaire, I'm a trillionaire. And he's like, yo, you keep thinking that, you keep embodying that energy, and it's like, man, the count was in the negatives the other day, but I'm still in the mall shopping, looking for stuff. I was in the, you know what I'm saying? Listen, had no money, I still walked out the mall with something. I said, whoop, I ain't got my hat with me. I stole that joint. I said it's mine regardless. Taking what we want. This world is free, this world is mine. Always embodying that energy. He said, man, you shouldn't even be here shopping. I said, that's what that account look like right now. They ain't where it's always gonna be. Come on, man. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Tough times don't last, tough people do. All it's ever been, I met a guy, he was 25 years old, and he was living out his car. I said, listen, do you plan to live for the next 10 years? And he's like, by God's good grace, and I said, F that. Do you plan to live for the next 10 years? The answer is yes, right? So, after I said 10 years from now, you're gonna look back and say, yeah, at 25, I was living on my car, I was homeless and shit. It's like, you're gonna move past wherever you're going through, and you're gonna look back and be like, because you're gonna live. The time is gonna pass. Time, that's the only thing you're sure about. Time is gonna pass. And you're gonna look back and like, damn, I was there. I overcame that. I left that situation. I did that. I beat that. It's stuff like that. Let's move. That's what you gotta be thinking about, yo. Whatever you sitting there going through, like, yo, this is gonna pass, it's gonna go through, and I'm gonna be like, yo, I just went through that. I did that. I overcame that. First card coming out is the Seeker. That's 4 plus 4. That's 8. 8 is that cyclic number. That's another card of karma. Power. Karma is king. Power is king. This is 8 is a power number. Got that sun card here. And we had, what I want to say that, why I'm saying is 8, the Seeker. Oh, because we had the stream card in reverse. So we not have to no longer seeking. This information is coming to us now. This abundance, this creativity. Because I'm definitely taking the day to just get off socials, and just be creative in my own. I know what I want to do for today. I have a shirt that I'm making. I want to touch on that. I got my journal that I need to, you know what I'm saying, just recap my days on. All right, the Seeker's coming out. So we're not seeking our information. We're letting, it's embodying a feminine receptive energy. Even if you're masculine, it's like you do have, you know what I'm saying, masculine and feminine energies. Sometimes you got to sit back and receive energy, and you don't have to take action on all the energy that comes to you. Because when you're receiving, you're like, okay, this energy just came to me. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to talk about that. This just came to me. This makes me excited. This energy that just came to me, I'm gonna follow this. I'm gonna do this. This energy, I don't know. Follow today, taking the time, just following the creative passions and energies. Next card. Hell yeah. This is me. I am an artist. I am the artist. I'm the greatest artist that ever lived. I said, I want to paint, one day, I'm going to paint a picture of my wife so beautiful that it lives longer than the Mona Lisa. They're going to look at this picture and say, damn, fuck the Mona Lisa. But I can live like that. I can talk like that. Freedom of speech, freedom of creativity. I'm going to paint a picture so great that it lives longer than the Mona Lisa. The next card is the Artist. 2 + 3 is 5. As you're on the path of manifestations, 5 is the point at which you have to make a decision. 2 + 3 is 5. And so it's at the point of, at 5, you either turn back and start the fuck over, go back to square one, or you go to 6. 6 is a harmonious number, a card of relationship, and you understand stability there. So you make the decision and you stay on that path. Stay on that path. And so this is the energy. It's the second card that just came out. It's the card of staying on the path. It's the energy that needs to be kept. Stick right rear and keep moving forward. All right, the last energy is the energy that we need to learn. Because we had the Strength card in reverse. We had the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is both fine, you know what I'm saying? And we had, because we had our creativity there, and then we had clarifying it was the 3 of Pentacles upright. And hell fucking yeah. 3 of Pentacles right there. And now we got the Alchemist, which is number 3. So let's read it. The Alchemist uses what's present and creates. The Alchemist is a creator. The Alchemist is the magician. I am magic. I am alchemy. I am a magician. Why don't you say that? Why would you be scared to say such a thing? And with the Alchemist, because we got the Inventor, we got the Duende, and we got the Dreamer, all cards of creativity. Before you, there may be paths to choose from. Remember, receptive energy, and problems to deal with, or a blankness. It's time to create. If it's a blank canvas in front of you, you can put whatever you want up there. A blankness that needs to be filled, and this will only be solved by your own hand. Take control of your life. Your perspective, how do you see things, is vital and has ultimate bearing on the next move. But use that power wisely, as movements that are unbound by natural laws are usually short-lived celebrations of glittery magic and emptiness. That's why you need to follow. Do it with have your heart behind it. That's how you manifest. You manifest with your heart behind it, with some emotion behind it, with some intention. It's like, yeah, I want this job. I like this job. Hell no. I love this job. I love what I'm doing. That's the energy that you need to be on. If it don't make you move like that, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you talking to somebody, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? If you talking to somebody and it's just like, you feel, man, find a way to end that conversation. Talk to people that make you excited, to make you want to talk to them more. Stuff like that. Following the path, you know what I'm saying? So that we don't end up just pouring into a connection that we're not getting nothing from, so we don't have empty cups. You just say you want to pour into somebody who's pouring into you, and you getting excited by talking to them. The Alchemist crafts from what is already here. We had the Inventor card come up. With the resources that are available, they trust in their own natural abilities. What is your passion? What is your give? What did he give you? The shit ain't fair. There's the story of the parables. Somebody got 10, somebody got 5, one person got 1. The person that got 1 was on some shit like, oh, well, you just gave me this one bag, so I didn't want to spend, I didn't want to squander. Bitch, you're supposed to use that shit and come back with more. You're supposed to create more. Don't look at nobody else, whatever. Don't look at somebody else having more. Look at what you got and what you can use. How can you use that to get more? Invest in yourself so you can get more and be abundant. And the possibilities and intuitions, we had the Moon card, the Mooncat card, another card following intuitions, inherent within themselves and others. The question, what can I create from what is within my natural abilities and is being whispered intuitively? What can I create from what is within my natural abilities? You don't got to seek it. You don't need outward validation. You don't got to ask somebody else, hey, what do you think I'm passionate about? What do you think I'm creative? Bitch, you know you. You've been living with you for your whole life. You know what you're passionate about. You know what you're good at. You know what you're strong at. So what are you naturally strong at? And it said it's being whispered to you intuitively. And if you just have an inkling to be creative about something that you even don't, go do. It's a card of research. It's a card of, we had the high priestess come out, a card of research, a card of, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, I am good at this. I am. This does make me excited. But it's quiet. It's being whispered to you intuitively, like, yo, like, maybe you should really be going for that, you know? I definitely get my phone out the sun. Put that joint heat up. Yes, y'all made friends. Y'all made friends. That's so cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. You see that? We got friends now. We got the tribe going. Whew. All right. All right. Okay. So, reading done. Reading done. Do y'all have any questions? If y'all have any questions, I'm done with the readings now. I can take some questions now. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm gonna sort my cards back out, and then I'll see what other questions we have down here in the chat. If you would like a reading, please make sure that you put some positive energy. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. So you know what I'm saying. We're definitely a card of building and creating. But yes, I'm doing readings. I'm currently at a space where I can do it. But a like and some more comments and, you know, a subscribe would definitely be appreciated. I'm about to shuffle my cards back up right now, and then I'll look for your question. And I have 4 decks. And so based on your question, I'll tell you what I kind of comes to me, and then you tell me also what you want pulled. What we got? Can I really be without anything? Just wrap her from the kitchen. Yes, you can. Just think that, embody that energy. Yes, you freaking can. And just say it. And that's how you should be saying it yourself. You should say, I'm fast, I'm productive. I'm fast, I'm productive. That's what the heck you should be saying. Remember, whatever energy that you want, is that because you remember you always step into your energy. You always step into your energy. So speak it, say it, and then it'll come to you. You know what I'm saying? We always focus on what we want. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the wants. We don't focus on what's lacking. You know what I'm saying? But Yara, if I'm saying your name right, please make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will get to your question. I'm able to take questions now as I'm shuffling. Get my stuff shuffled back up. What you cooking, yo? What you cooking in the kitchen? Okay. Okay. Why? Okay. Why did my ex end contact suddenly?
What did he want to tell me? Okay. All right. Okay. With that question, Yaira, I have two decks. I have two original tarot decks. One has color and one has is in black and white. Which one do you want? I call one my shadow deck, one the OG deck. One has color and one is in black and white. So I'll give you 3 cards from one of those, and then I pull one from the love. So, and I'll just tell you if you're new. One deck is in black and white, and one deck is in color. So which one do you want me to pull from? My ask my compartment. I think that would be fun. No, I shouldn't inquire. Okay. Jessa, rephrase your question, and I will pull for it. Someone has to do his copy and put it inside the ref. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna pull from the color joint. All right, she said, why did my ex in contact tell me? What did he want to tell me? Why did he in contact, and what did he want to say? Why did Yara's ex in contact suddenly? Why did he in contact suddenly? What did he want to say? 3 cards, Spirit. 3 cards, Spirit. Why did he in contact suddenly? Why did he in contact suddenly? What did he want to say? All right. 3 cards. Why did he in contact suddenly? What did he want to say? We got the 9 of Pentacles, and then we're stuck with the 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 8 of Pentacles is a card of hard work. 9 of Pentacles is that independence card. Okay. I'm gonna pull 2 more, but right now, 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's a card of hard work. It's tangible. That's career and finance, job, relation, and related. It's material matter. Both of these are Pentacles, and this is what just came out. So this is what I'm gonna read it for you, just like this. But Pentacles is material, physical things we can see, touch, and feel. And so this one's 8 of Pentacles is a card of hard work. 9 of Pentacles is the card of independence. You see that they're by themselves, they have everything around them and things like that, and they're just focusing on that one bird, not really caring about anything else. So, but get 2 more cards here. So why did he in contact suddenly? And what did he want to tell? We got the Temperance card coming out. Now, Temperance is a card of balance and cooperation and harmony. And you see with the Temperance card, 1 foot is on land, 1 foot is in the water. And you see with the cups, it's because the things like when you say and look at the cards, you gotta look at the water. Now, water is emotions, and that's a card of intuition and feelings and things like that. And so knowing that it's a card of balance and pouring from one cup into the other. I'm gonna get one more, and then I'm gonna give a mess. See if I can give a time message to this. Buddy in contact suddenly, and what do you want to say? Buddy in contact suddenly. What do you want to say? Damn, Ace of Pentacles. All right, and that's more Earth energy. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords in reverse, and so since this is in reverse, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say it's okay in reverse because upright that's more sneaky energy, but because I'm not privy to everything that you have going on, what was going on with it, but from what it's looking like. I just need to move this real quick. I'm gonna just show you the cards that came out and give you my interpretation for it. Let me move this. I got the sun. Okay. Now, the first two cards that came out was the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card of hard work, and then you had the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of being independent. And then you had this Temperance card, which is a card of balancing out your emotions and things like that. And then you also had the Ace of Pentacles. Now, without being privy to much more information of just what's coming out, this could be, because it's like when I say straight Pentacles, it's straight Pentacles. So I don't know I'm not sure if he was or was not struggling with anything financially, or if he just came into some more money or whatever it is, because this is the divine offering. This is, you know what I'm saying, this is outside, you know what I'm saying, this is coming from the universe here with this one. But this could be a card of working on his self and his finances and his, you know what I'm saying, and his stability, his own stability, to balance out his own emotions so that he could feel more secure. But then you also have this Ace of Pentacles here as well. But this is also like newfound, I guess, wealth or whatever it is. So, if he started a new job or something, or maybe, because I mean, it's ways to sit here and interpret it, because this is the card of independence. So either he wants to work on himself and get his finances right, or maybe he don't feel like he could have provided much for you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, as a man that can sit here and weigh on you, even the smallest things. Like I remember, because I couldn't pay for a date, I made up some lies and some other stuff so I didn't have to meet up with this shorty or talk to her. I'm like, because she was like, yo, when you gonna take, you know, I'm like, and it was just something I'm like, I had to spin her in a different way just because I'm like, yeah, I don't have the funds or money to do X, Y, and Z right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes relationships, and it's a pride thing. It's the time we live in. Maybe he wanted to focus more. Like what's coming out here, it's a Ton of Pentacles. Is what I'm basically trying to get at. It's a Ton of Pentacles. So maybe I'm not sure if he felt like he was pouring too much into it, either financially and maybe not getting enough emotionally out of it, or if he really just wanted to make, because you know what I'm saying, sometimes, you know, as a man you can be, oh, so he did start working like crazy. Oh, like I'm saying, it's a lot of pentacles out here, which is material gain, wealth, money, career, finances, and that Seven of Swords did come up, but I don't want to put any sneaky energy out there. But the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords came up, which is the card of tactics. But this is a card of being independent and working on your money and your finances, and you know what I'm saying, enjoying that. And it looked like enjoying that for itself. And and with this Temperance card here, I guess that's why he felt like emotionally maybe it was just Bobby being his best. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and a lot of back and forth and sneakiness. All right. I mean, if you want to take, because I mean, sometimes
work ain't always work. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people be working on other people. I mean, working on other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Building elsewhere. But doesn't necessarily have to be the case. But that was at the bottom of the deck, and that's what came out. But I don't like to put people in that type of headspace or that mentality at all. But from what just came out was a ton of pentacles, which talks about earthly material gain, status, and wealth. And here, this is a card of balancing and a card of cooperation. 1 foot on land, 1 foot on water, pouring from one cup into another. And so maybe he would rather, at this time, if it is work, he would rather focus on work and himself and being independent. Right? Like, I would rather put that out there because I could understand that. He would probably, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you keep it that way. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You're just probably like, you know what? I'm committing this much time to my work, and I'm committing this much time to my finances and my career, and I would rather do that than commit more time to my relationship. And damn, that's what I'm getting from this right here. I would rather work and be independent than to pour into this relationship right now, and I would rather just focus on my money. That's the energy that's coming through. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just workaholics. Some people are like that, and they would rather just get their money than take out time. It's like I would rather, you know what I'm saying? He would rather like pick up a shift and go get his money than to go on another date or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For whatever it is, and for right now, maybe he just couldn't. Maybe he knows that he couldn't give you what you needed emotionally because he got to work on some stuff. He got to get something, and you know, and it's a pressure. It's an internal pressure, and then it's also an external pressure because you know what I'm saying. You're gonna have to, as a man, you feel like you got to provide, and then when your stuff is not right, and you know you got to provide for yourself as well. That just plays with you. That just plays on your heart and your strings, and so maybe he was just like, you know what? I can't give her what she needs emotionally, and I can't pour into it, and that would just be unfair because it's temperance is a card of balance. So I'm gonna just focus on my work right now and get stuff straight and settled. Anything else that comes up, that's, you know what I'm saying, outside your control, but that's what I'm taking from there. All right. Okay. Now, this question. Jesse, you still there? You need me to pull? Find an apartment in town. Flat. Do you think we'll speak again? Outside of tarot, like just talking to you personally, if you, I'll say this much, I'm not gonna pull a card from this, I'm just gonna talk to you just personally, that if you keep your line of communication open, I think you'll reach back out at some point, at some time. I would not wait for it though. I would not wait on communication. I would not, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to tell her? Well, okay. The first one was cool, but the next one, if you can, you know what I'm saying, a $5 Cash App tip is awesome. You know what I'm saying? But I pulled a question and I read for you for the first one. So. But that's what came through so far.
Okay. It should be in the it should be on my page. It should be on my page. But it's I don't know, I can't comment up here. But it should be in the description box. It should be in the description box. Just a donation. And I'll pour more for you. I'll pour more energy for you. Let me type in here. Creative tools. Start a poll. Let me see if I start a poll. QUARAILHLE. Cash App. Cash App. All right. There it is. $ QUARAILHALE. A donation. I got you. Just a donation. And then let me know once you send. I'll confirm and I'll pull some more energy for you. Hello, hello. And, let's see, you got your free question for the day. You said find an apartment by the end of October. Walking distance from the crib. Walking distance from that you can afford. Jessa, that's a yes or no question, but I'll pull one for that. I'll just pull one. Just one, all right? Just one. Just one card. Just to see what comes up, see what energy comes by. All right, we just found a apartment that is in walking distance from her job. We just found an apartment that is in walking distance from her job by the end of October. By the end of October. Okay, Jessa, what's coming across is this one came across. You had the Eight of Cups, and then at the bottom of the deck you had the Hierophant. Again, no, the High Priestess was out earlier. This is the card. This is the Hierophant. So intuitively, I'm going to say the reason I'm going to say what was making me say. What makes me want to say yes is because this is a card of walking away from a situation, and that's the reason I want to say yes. And let me see what signs is in October. Oh, we do got Scorpio in October, right? All right, so I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. I think that you will be able to find one by the end of October because What's coming up here? You said we be able to find a jank in walking distance by the end of October, and I'm going to say yes because you got the Eight of Cups, which is a card of walking away, and Cups is water energy, and Scorpio is in October. So I'm going to say yes. I think by the end of October, you'll be able to find it. All right, y'all. Let me check that real quick. I got it. All right, so your question is, do you think we'll speak again? You want me to pull from the same deck? And I'm gonna also pull from the, I have a love deck as well that I'm gonna pull for you from as well as too. So thank you. I really do appreciate that. No doubt, Justin. Justin, if you want to bless the cash out too, that'd be cool. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull from the OG deck, and I'm gonna give you one card from the love deck as well. So your question is, do you think, will they speak again? Okay, will they speak again? Okay. Let me move this stuff over, get it out this way. Thank you. Ashe. Move this joint over. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go. Will Yara her ex speak again? Spirit. Will Yara and her ex speak again? 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 It's too many. But I did see the Five of Swords. I did see Five of Swords. Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and that is a card of communication, but it's a card of, how do I say? Of course, it won't be the most pleasant communication, but I'm gonna keep them pull. But yeah, I'm going to speak again. Got the Knight of Pentacles. This is a court card. Remember, a lot of Pentacles came out earlier, so we got some more Pentacles. This is more Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So some more Earth energy popping up. So this is a card of, it's a slow-moving energy. I'm gonna get some more, but it is dependable. We're okay with the Knight of Pentacles. We can depend on that person. I just saw the Queen of Pentacles as well. The Chariot, this is a card of movement. This is a card of forward progress. And so this is a card of change in direction. And so we got the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Chariot, and one more. What did they speak of? The World. All right. So, I mean, you asked a yes or no question. And I'm going to simply just go ahead and say, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your comments and your energy. Please make sure you like and subscribe, please. I do appreciate the energy. Thank you so much for your positivity. Yara, you asked a yes or no question. My answer is yes. You got the Knight of Pentacles here. The only thing I would say though is that this Pentacles, because Pentacles kept coming out. You had 3 Pentacles come out the first time, and now you got this Knight of Pentacles come out here. It's a slower moving energy, and so the Knight of Pentacles doesn't rush. It's practical, but it's dependable. So this Knight of Pentacles is dependable. You got the Chariot, which is a card of movement, forward, progress. And so Knight, Chariot, movement, forward, progress. And then you have the World, which is brand new opportunities, beginnings, and achievement and reward. So I would say that, and you know what I'm saying? And this is from here, from looking at this, but like again, I wouldn't rush anything. I would stay in because at this point in time, he ended it, right? So allow him to come back. I wouldn't force it, I wouldn't press it. This is Pentacles, it's slow moving energy. It's not fast at all. This is not fast. This is the Chariot right here though, is a fast moving energy in the world. It's cool. So what I'm going to say is, yes, what would be so much appreciated, and I'm talking also from a man's perspective, is you give him that time and that space to figure whatever it is he got to figure out. I think he's going to come back around and he's going to tell you what was going on, and that would be a time for you to ask, okay, what happened, what was going on, you know what I'm saying? And it's a time when you come back and be some understanding. I would just say, for right now, my advice to you is that yes, directly answer your question, yes, I would just say wait for it to come back, because if you give that person that space to figure it out, they'll then know what to say to you, how they want to approach it, how they want to carry things. And at the same time, you can also be in a space of, okay, these are the questions I had, this is how it made me feel. And then you can also say, hey, just doing this is how it made me feel. This time apart made me think about certain things and certain energies. So allow this time, because what came out before was the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles was a card of independence. So a little bit of figuring you and yourself out. You taking some time saying, all right, this is what I do and don't like. Take some time to reflect on the relationship and how you can possibly, the next time that y'all do, because if you take this time wisely and smartly, this time away and this time apart, because whatever for you is always going to be for you. So taking this time apart to just figure out, okay, this is what happened, this is what I want, this is how I'm feeling. And you know what I'm saying, for taking, because Pinnacle, how slow, this is slow as shit. Because it's not days or weeks. So I would just let some time go, you know what I'm saying? And in the meantime, just let him come back around, because it does look like it's coming back for a new opportunity. And when the new opportunity comes, you see the big O. I don't want to say the big orgasm, but you see the big O. You see the big O. Take some time apart, and in this time apart, figure out what kind of led up to this moment, because you're not really kind of sure. And then also figuring out how does this make you feel and how you could possibly navigate in the future, so that next time just saying, hey, I know why you left this time, but you can talk to me. I can be your safe space. You can lean into me. You don't have to provide some X, Y, and Z. Let me know what's going on with you explicitly. I don't care about your money, the finances, and third. I just want you. I just appreciate you and your energy in my space. I don't like when you leave like this. I don't like sudden, you know what I'm saying, ending. And if you do want to go, this is how I would rather you know what I'm saying, talk to me and communicate with me, so I know what's going on and I'm not in this headspace. And that will be my advice. All right, that'll be my advice. But I'll say wait for it to come, because it is coming back. You got the Chariot right here. It is coming back. And I'm gonna pull one from the love deck as well. I'm gonna pull from the love deck as well. And this is just another card of advice. So when it comes back around, or it'll give you a question that you can think about now. The first card coming out is that Priest. You got the Priest card coming out. The Priest is 12. 1 + 2 is 3. 3 is that outward abundance. And I'll read it for you. Working with a guide that takes a more holistic view may be something to explore at the moment. Values, personal and those of others. So what do you value? What does he value? And you know what I'm saying? Once those are up front, and we know like these are things that, you know,
are just even when it comes down to communication. This is something I value. This is how I want to talk. This is how I want to communicate. Should be examined to see not only where they align, but of what worth or damage those that do not may pose. Let me read that one time. Values should be examined to see not only where they align, but of what worth or damage those that do not may pose. All right, so definitely seeing what structures y'all had in place within your relationship, or what structures were not in place within a relationship, you know what I'm saying, so that you can come back into alignment. Group membership, discussion, and study are a force that is indicated, along with the possibility of sharing your personal truths and research with others. The priest cares for others, but the most important role is in setting aside time. Set some time aside. That's what I said. Let this, you know what I'm saying, rest for a little bit, because you're really going to sit here and resonate with, all right, well, how do I want to approach things going forward? You know what I'm saying? If he comes back with certain energies, like, how can we make this how can we make this a more stable relationship? The priest cares for others, but the most important role is in setting aside time, space, and people, setting them aside, to develop a dedication to the energies beyond the ordinary everyday. And it's like, yo, if this structure and this routine is in place, regardless of how you feel, this is what's going to be happening. The question: what would a simple new ritual that you create in alignment with your current beliefs look like? What would a simple new ritual that you create in alignment with your current beliefs look like? So the next time that you have the opportunity that y'all come back into contact, you can say, hey, I know this happened last time, so that this never happens again. This is something that I would like from you, or this is how I'm going to carry it. This is the energy I'm going to put into the relationship, so that we don't encounter this problem again, and we now have a more stable relationship moving forward. Lily, I am blessed, highly favored. I am perfect, I am powerful. I'm happy, I'm harmonious. I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm whole, I'm strong. How are you, Lily? Okay. All right. Bless y'all. Thank you so much for your time, energy, and attention. I really do appreciate y'all. Have a blessed day. Well, and so if you wouldn't take them back, I would say, what is something that you could communicate, or what's something that you could set in place, so that because sometimes things are karma, and some things are karmic lessons. So what's the lesson that you can take, and what's a ritual, something small. I mean, I don't have to. Is there more energy that you want to say? There's more energy you want to put out, I'm willing to receive it. But I would say, what can you do going forward, so that, in your next relationship and your next connection, you're not going to encounter that same energy. Next time it's, you can, when you start to see, because now you can start to look at certain red flags, or you can look at certain things and certain behaviors and patterns. You're like, okay, I've seen this pattern before, I recognize this before, and you can highlight it and say, hey, what's going on? Is this something we can talk about, something we can fix, and boom, 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 so you can navigate that space better. All right. Hey, I'm big on, if you learned your lesson, you learned your lesson. Because remember, you said, will you ever speak again? And you did. And so the universe is going to give you an opportunity and a chance to say, hey, did you really learn your lesson? Or are you going to settle, and are you going to accept this in your life? Because you be questioning certain energies and why people be carrying certain stuff, but like when it come back, it's like, are you gonna receive it? Are you gonna accept it, or are you gonna reject it? because that's the only way the universe knows that you've grown, that you've healed, that you learned your lesson. Is going to give it back to you and say, "Oh, are you really ready? Do you really want to change?" And you got to be able to say, "This is not the energy that I want in my life going forward. This energy is not welcome in the kingdom. Get on." You know what I'm saying? You will have that opportunity. You will have that opportunity. Or you can put yourself in a position where you're like, you know what? You ain't better contact me. You ain't better find me. It's all on you. But that's the energy that came through. That's the energy that came through. A work in progress, yes. And healing isn't a one-day thing. It's not a 1 week or 1 month. There's no time. Healing is every day, all the time. You should always be healing every day, all the time, grounding yourself, staying rooted, staying grounded. Because energy, it may pop up in the form of one person, or it may come back around. You know what I'm saying? Because it's your lesson, it's your karma. It'll come back around, and now it's going to be all right. It'll come back in the form of another person or another human, the same energy. And you like, yo, I encountered this energy before. I've encountered this frequency before. Well, how are you going to react differently? How are you going to move? You got to have a different response this time, a more healthier response. Okay. Yeah, you know I got you. Yeah. You see how it's going to go. You see how it's going to go. You can. So yeah, let me know when you send, and then once you send, put your question back in the chat, and I'm gonna shuffle this back up again. I'm gonna shuffle it back up. As always, Tangential Thoughts is a guided journal that you can purchase on Amazon. Hopefully the goal is that it's filled with quotes and my response to the quotes and pictures and space for you to journal as well. And so hopefully the goal is that one day we can get together. You can give me your copy of the book. I give you my copy of the book. We can take some Polaroid pictures, you know what I'm saying? Tape the pictures into the book, and we can journal about our experience and get that stuff down. So Tangential Thoughts is a guided journal that you can purchase on Amazon. And hopefully one day we can link up and we can share some energy and document our experience. Outside of that though, I do have my own personal journal. I don't want to make sure I journal every day, all the time. You know what I'm saying? And so once I get off this live, I'll definitely be saying how appreciative I am for your energy, your time, patience, and attention. You know what I'm saying? Journal every day. You know what I'm saying? Wrestle with your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Because your emotions are your heart's way of speaking to you. All right. Okay. I got you. Received. Thank you. That's it. All right. Career related. So moving cities for dental school. That's something with the rest of that. Okay. Moving cities for dental school. And since you have, since you invested twice there, I'm gonna pull from. I'm gonna do 3 from the OG, and then I'll also add some clarifiers with my shadow deck on the other side. So I'll do 3 and 3 for that, because I really do appreciate you. I appreciate your energy. Okay. Moving cities for dental schools. That's something worse than West End. Moving cities for dental schools. All right. Spirit.
Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn. Pentacles is Earth energy. Pentacles is career, work, and finance here. Now, Pentacles up, the Seven of Pentacles upright is a card of you planted so many things and not sure about what it is. In reverse here, it's about a very singular choice. So I'm going to add clarification. I have something I wanted to say about that. So for right now, I'm gonna get two more. You got the Queen of Swords. Swords. Now, Queen of Swords. This could be you. The energy that you may need to embody for it. But the Queen of Swords. Swords is air energy, but Swords is also mental thought frequency. Swords is up here in your heads and in your thoughts. And so with the Queen of Swords, that's being very clear about what you want. And so that's also kind of doubling up on this, because this is upright, it's being explored for choice. In reverse here, I think this is very clear about, if you're not being explored for choices, I'm going for this one and I know exactly what I want to do. And the Queen of Swords is very clear and very direct about what she wants. And I'll get one more. And then you got the Four of Swords in reverse. So, you with it. You still there? Trying to check, because I think energy that's coming across here, you now also have the Four of Swords. Now, again, Swords is air, that's communication, that's thoughts, that's, up here. And with the Four of Swords, are you still there? I gotta make sure you're still there, because I think I got this message for you. It's coming. Okay. All right. Upright, the Four of Swords is a card of resting and thinking and contemplating. Reverse, taking action. And so, because it's what you've been thinking about. Swords is thoughts, frequencies, mental airspace, communication. You've been thinking about it, and it's a card of taking action, knowing clearly what you want, and it's very clear. Like, what I'm going to say is, I'm just going to say because it's like, the upright. This would be like, I'm not sure about being. It's like there's so many things that you. Now it's like getting clear about it, knowing exactly what you want, and taking action. Because upright, this is a card of, but it's also a four. Four is a stable number. You know what I'm saying? 4 is a stable number, and then it's like a card of, and like it goes from like boom, go ahead and taking action on that. And you had 2 cards of swords about what you've been thinking about, no longer being stuck in your headspace and contemplating it, and then going ahead and moving forward with that one decision. All right, with that one decision. And I'll add some clarifiers with the shadow deck, but that seems very clear to me. I would just say that location is definitely going to matter, and there's a lot of other things, but I think it's worth. If the question was is it worth investing in? The answer is yes. You just got to be very clear about what you want and very adamant about it, because you got swords twice. You got the Queen of Swords, you got the Queen of Swords, like this is the direction we're moving in, this is where we're going with this jump. And then the very first card was Pentacles, which is that career and finance. So let's move to the shadow deck. Let's add some clarifiers to this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Good shit. Whew. Hold on energy. Hold on energy, boy.
the Seven of Pentacles here? Now, with the Seven of Pentacles, more Earth energy. This is Capricorn, and now this is Major Arcana. This is Major Arcana. This is a card of temptation, though, but this is something that you want. It's something that you want, and it's very tempting to you. It's very tempting to you. It's something that you want. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. Hell yeah. Like I told you, loyal, dependable person here. That could be either the energy that you need to embody. Yeah, that's part of the energy that you're gonna have to embody. And with this Queen of Swords. Okay. And so I would say also take your time with it as well, but definitely more Earth energy. Everything right there. It's the Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, and then you got it right here. Okay, let's move to the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Damn. All right. Hey, with underneath that Queen of Swords was now the Two of Cups, and so this is a card of commitment. Okay, and that's water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but that's also Cups is emotional relationship. You know what I'm saying? Heart space. So that's coming underneath the Queen of Swords, and now let's move to the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? And that's the fucking Wheel of Fortune. So I mean, you can take it how you want to take it. It's clear as fucking day to me. But the shit just came out. It just came out, and this is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is opportunity. And this is more major. You had two major divine. You had the Devil, and then you had the Wheel of Fortune. So even as you're going throughout this, I think it's going to be more of a, how do I say it? Damn, okay. I mean, you just saw me pull this shit. You just saw me pull this. Excuse my cussing and whatnot. But you just saw me pull it, and I'll just face it so you can kind of see this jump. But Earth energy here, so definitely cards of stability. This is the card you got to be clear about what you want, what you've been thinking about. Swords is air energy, double-edged swords. But clear about what you want. It does lead to this heart emotional. It leads to this heart space. This is a, you know what I'm saying? Getting clear about what your heart wants and your fulfillment here, and it's a card of cooperation, duality. And so yeah, and then this is also major arcana. This is also major arcana and divine timing. And so, but you got this card of taking action. And so you gotta get clear about what you want. And so yeah, as you're going throughout this, I would definitely just be conscious about where, because you're talking about cities and whatnot. Pick your location. You understand the pros and cons of where you're going to be at and things like that. Get very clear about what you want, and because I think as you move along this, I think it's definitely like you're going to do this. It's going to happen. And so you just want to make sure that you're in a space where you're going to be in total alignment. You're just going to be happy with your decision and saying like, yep, I'm in the city that I want to be. I'm in the place that I want to be. And I got the dentistry here. I've been thinking about this, and this is what I want. And so if you're going to when you move towards what you want, I would definitely strive for perfection. It's, hey, this is the city, the location, this is exactly where I want to be, and this is what I want to study, my dentistry. And go ahead and take action on it, and just know that it's going to work out. You're going to have to take action, you know what I'm saying? Because upright, this would be of contemplating and thinking about it, but in reverse here, you're going to have to take some action. You're going to have to communicate. You're going to have to do some communication on your part as well. But in divine time, I think it's all going to work out, and I think the whole thing plays out. But I mean, that's the energy I'm reading that came through from it, and you can take it how you see it. But this is exactly what just came out. Hey, but sometimes you know, they say like if you ever had a fish, like a fish inside of a tank. a fish can't grow so big inside of a small tank. It's going to stay within inside of that tank. With my snake is only going to grow so big based on their surroundings. Sometimes you need to move to a different city, a different location. You're going to get different energies, encounter different people. You're going to get bigger. You're going to grow much more. You're going to be much more abundant in a different space. Where you're at right now might be limiting for you. Right now, you might be in a space where it's like you encounter certain people, certain energies, and that. But moving into a whole nother city, a whole nother space. Boy, listen, I've done it. How many times have I done it? I grew up in VA. I went to Jersey. After Jersey, I went to Georgia. Now I've moved I've lived for sure, and I spent years in 3 different cities. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. And what I'm going to say is not going to be easy at all. I had a plan, and I had fun. You know what I'm saying? Even with a plan, it's going to be hard. But in that trials and in those tribulations and in this whole process, you grow as a person because you got to build your independence. And it's like outside of school going to be one thing. That's going to be the one part for you. But just the day-to-day life of saying like, hey, where am I getting my groceries at? Where am I going to, you know what I'm saying? Where am I going to find my fun at? What activities can I do for leisure to get my mind off of things? Is there a park nearby that I can enjoy? Some scenery I can get to? Is there a bar that I can go this and the third? Is there some ice cream shop? Like, you're going to start figuring out all those other daily routines, and you're going to, man, it's going to put you in, you have to grow as a person. And so switching cities, and changing locations is going to force you to grow. I don't care how easy you think it's going to be. It could be fun too. At some point you get to a point like, whew, I figured it all out now. You're gonna have a whole new set of routines, and you'll be a whole new person because you're gonna have you're forcing your brain by moving locations. You're literally forcing your brain to pick up new habits. So your brain is expanding. Your brain has like, damn, we're no longer going to this Walmart. Now we're going to Kroger for our groceries. We're no longer, you know what I'm saying? We're not longer washing our clothes over here. We got an apartment with certain amenities, or we got to get, you know what I'm saying? It's you simplify things, you shortcut things, you find a whole, like your brain, your body, you got to pick up new skills, habits, talents, just living in a new city. Just living in a new city. So you're going to expand. And then being within school as well, that's a whole nother thing. Like, it's going to be so exciting. And there's just going to be some stuff that you're going to have to figure out. But that's what your brain is for. And that's going to help you grow as a person in totality. Overall, no matter what. No matter what. Yeah. That independence you're craving, you're going to get it, because you're going to be in a whole new place and don't know nobody, and that's going to force you. Even if it's going to force you to talk to people. It's going to force you to get out, or you're going to cave and be like, damn. But you're putting yourself in a place of, there ain't no fucking going back home. I done moved. I can't just get up and go. I'm here now, and plant yourself, and you gotta root yourself there. So you're gonna embody your independence, and that right there, just moving is an independent move in itself. There's so much energy behind that right there, and finally posting up and getting there. There's so much independence in taking that action right there. So, I'm proud of you for thinking about it. It was on your heart and mind for a reason. And so right now, I'm telling you, this and third, you got your own free will and third, but if you don't take action and you don't move forward, it will sit with you for the rest of your life. 10 years from now, you're like, shit, why the fuck am I still here in the same place, you know what I'm saying? Doing the same things. People need to look at you on some stuff like, damn. Got the fuck up and got gone. Think like, they was talking about this. They really did it. Do that. Really do it. Really take that in and really be about it. There's a difference between the shakers and the movers. 80% do the talking, 20% put in the work and make stuff happen. Which side you gonna be on? Because otherwise, you gonna be critiquing yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna be on some shit like, all right. You'll be looking at yourself and trying to blame some other people for some shit that you didn't do. You got the time, you got the energy, go ahead and do it. And the energy that just came out, just said, it's gonna fulfill you in your heart. It's gonna be such a fulfilling time. And I ain't saying this shit gonna be easy. I've moved 3 times. Is that first year, you just gotta get through the first year. Think about that. Once you get there, once you pop up, this, that, third, that first year, once you make it after that first year, it get better and better and better. Yup, go ahead and claim it. Yup, go ahead and claim that. That's for you. That's your abundance. Your abundance is out there in the world. All right? Your abundance is out there in the world. But that first year, I want to be very clear and you know what I'm saying, give you a heads up. So you can always say, all right, from whatever time you get there and from a year after that, that first year gonna be some shit, boy. Something gonna happen. You just gotta push through that first year, and everything after that is stability. Because every year after that, you build on top of your stability. You just build on top of your stability. Boom, 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 boom. So, year 1, you starting off at ground zero. You're building a whole new foundation. You're starting off at ground zero. You're building a whole new foundation. So, just knowing that, there's a new you that's coming. You're building a new you. That's what's literally happening here. You're about to put yourself, you're right now, you're in one location. You move to another place, that's a whole nother you. You gotta rebuild a whole nother you. The tower has to fall. Once the tower falls, you build a new foundation, much more stable. Put in the mood to, I went there for college and couldn't stay. Felt so off. All right, make it work. Or pick a new spot. Pick a new, you know what I'm saying? That was college. That was college you. Here's a new you. Overcome it. You can step back into that arena on some shit like, yeah, I'm back and I'm better. I came to run shit. Hell yeah, the fuck. Go back in there and say, I came to run shit this time. I know what happened the last time. But I wouldn't be surprised if you ended up somewhere else too. For sure. And you know what I'm saying? And if you encounter anybody that should be like, yo, you're different. Yep, I am different. Thank you for acknowledging my change and my growth. Handle it. Whip that Jane. If that's something that you always that still plagues your mind, you step back in like, all right, yeah, I know where at this time I'm coming back to run shit, to wreck shit. But I wouldn't be surprised if you end up in a different spot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was one space. That was one space in time. Past that. Past that. You're much more ready now. Much more capable. Even if it's just mentally. You know what I'm saying? Even just being mentally much more ready, much more capable. And stepping back in there, I'm like, yup, all right. I got this time. That's where to get over heartbreak. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Hey, that's why I've been trying to tell people, once you lose love, you ain't got shit else to lose. So bitch, go out here and get it. And that's the best fucking shit for somebody to look back and be like, damn, I let that go? Yeah, you did, bitch. You knew who the fuck I was, and you knew the potential I had, but see, potential is just a lot of shit you ain't never done before. So now you coming back and saying, I really just did this shit. Yeah. They like, I just let that go? Yep, bitch, you let that go, and now you can't have it. That's the best revenge. Yeah, you let this go, and now you can't have this shit no more. You ain't gonna feel this ever again. Boy. Yup. Boss up. The fuck? Boss all the way up. That's what I'm talking about. Boss all the way up. And let them see it. That's because, yes, the best way to give a heartbreak is to be creative. Be creative. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy that you should be in. Bossing up, being a new version of you. Put pressure on people, and they gonna be like, God. They gonna look back like, that's the person I let go? That's the person yup. And what did they do? What did they, and so it's gonna be some stuff. What did they just do? They just fumbled the bag. You're the bag. Yep, you're becoming the bag. That's what you about to do. You like, F that, I'm the bag. You about to be the bag. They like, damn, I fumbled the bag. Hell yeah, you did. You fumbled your abundance. I'm the abundant. I'm the empress. I'm the emperor. Let them know. The water, the grass grow wherever I'm at. It's abundant. I am abundance. I am the abundance. I'm the bag. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let them know. They gonna feel it. You gotta be so big. They feel that shit. It's gonna hit them. It's gonna hit them like, damn. It's gonna hit them one day on some. What happened? They're gonna go looking for you, and they're gonna look and see what. That's the shit. You like, yeah, this what the fuck y'all. It ain't even gonna be on no. I'm flaunting it. It's just like, this just is what it is. This is what it is now. They're gonna look back. It's just gonna hit them. It hit everybody every once in a while. Damn, what happened to such and such? They look back. They go looking. Damn. Every time they look back, you doing better. Every time they look back, you doing good. They looking back, done changed locations. They're like, damn, they can't even pull up on you. Can't even pull up on you no more. Done changed locations. Every time they look back, new spot, new location, new bag, dentist, come on. Every time they look back, every time they look back, yeah. What's that Trina song? Look back at it. What? They gonna look back like, yo, goddamn, that bitch gone, bossing up every time, yo. Be mad as shit. What are you mad for? Why are you mad? I was trying to boss up with you. That's why I was even entertaining this. That's why I'm trying to grow with you. I'm trying to build with you. Now I gotta do what? Now I gotta ball without you. That's what 21 Savage. Now I gotta ball without you. Now I gotta go get the bag without you. I'm really. Hey, that's gonna be the biggest fucking regret. Damn. Now I gotta ball without you. I was trying to put you on the team. I was, you know what I'm saying? We was together, you know what I'm saying? All right. Now I gotta ball without you. Let's go. That's how they feel that. They gonna feel that. They're gonna be so mad. They're gonna be so mad because they don't have access no more. They're gonna be sitting in regret because they ain't got access no more. Wow. Oh yeah, you been carrying shit. Oh, you been carrying it.
There's this poem. I wish I could find it. I wish I could find. It's in my like videos. I watch it from time to time. But dude be like, maybe you should stay. Maybe you should work. Maybe you should pray. But it's about you doing all that shit, but what if you would have just got the fuck up and left? Boy, and let that dead weight go. You stayed so long. You never got a chance to. You worked so much, you never got a chance to. Boy. You worked so much, you never got a chance to pray. You prayed so much, you never got a chance to just experience and just build and grow. Boy, you let that go. Love. And you're gonna get to a point where you're like, damn. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I'm talking from my life experience, it's on some shit. Cause I used to tell her like, yo, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you know what I'm saying? But it was on some shit. Everything I was saying to her is probably what the fuck I should have been doing. No, realizing that this person was holding you back. This person was teaching you how you should have been moving the whole time. You might have just got rid of some dead weight. You about to start flying. After my breakup, I published a book, started my podcast, and started doing mad other creative shit, building. It's like, but you gotta let that shit go. You gotta let certain stuff go. Certain people really teach you how not to move, how not to go throughout life. And that shit be so repulsive, you look back at it and be like, the fuck? And then, cause you gonna get to a space where it's really on some shit like, bitch, you do not deserve to be around my energy. The fuck? Energy vampires. Sucking up all your time and energy. So trying to provide, making sure they straight. And then you start pouring back into yourself on some other shit. And like, damn. Knowing, that you realize how much good love you have, and pouring that back into yourself and on some shit, like, and not caring about a thing. You're not caring about none of that other shit. Yup, I'm pouring back into myself. I'm loving myself. I'm trying to make you look good, bitch. I'm making myself look good. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to take pictures of how you did that. What the fuck? Let me put back in myself real quick. Let me get myself right. Yeah. And so in this next period, in this time, in this next phase, I want you, instead of as much patience as you have for somebody else, have that same patience for yourself. Because there's going to be some moments and some times where it may be a little lonely or it may this and the third. Have some patience for yourself. That same patience you was giving to everybody else, give to yourself. Like, you know what? It's okay. It's all right. We just working through this time. We working through. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Treat yourself sometimes, bro. Treat yourself, for sure. That joint gonna teach you how to love yourself. You know what this one lady said on this one video? She said it's certain people out here that's addicted to heartbreak. And that shit blew my mind. It's people out here that's like, you can be addicted to heartbreak. And just being attracting certain energies and frequencies where it's just like, that person is over here telling you about some unconditional love, and they don't give the shit to you. They leave you high and dry. They leave you in the cold. You like, damn. And then you realize you was the one giving the unconditional love, and they was projecting. They wasn't the one giving the unconditional love. So we need to practice loving ourselves unconditionally, loving ourselves for putting up with certain things for too long, and saying, you know what? I was, you know what I'm saying? I was putting up with X, Y, and Z for too long. I let myself be in this space for this much time. You know what? Let me be patient with myself. Let me be patient with myself for my progress and my journey. Let me go do some stuff for myself. Let me go move to the city. Let me go get my dentistry. Let me go get my license. Let me get my certification.
that I've always wanted, that I've been holding up on. Man, we'll learn, we'll go through this process, and you know what I'm saying. You've invested into the journey so far, and so I'm on the lives. Come back up here and keep on some more energies and things like that. I'm willing to see how far your journey goes, and just know, yeah. But what you're saying is, you saw. You know what I'm saying? Do they remember telling me like, yo, the red flags was there? But that's my favorite color. I'm artist. You know, on some stuff like the red flags be there, but you out here like jumping from one, trying to collect the red flags. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You got the rose colored glasses on. Like, this shit lit in here. Just walking through hell. But you got out of that shit. You got out of it. Hey, I'm glad you're talking in past tense. Was. We're all an artist. We all create our futures. We all create our destinies here. So create it. Create those moments, because that's what you do. That's what you're stepping into right now. You're stepping into it. You're stepping in it, because art is so fluid. Is it poetry? Is it music? Is it painting? Is it drawing? It's creating. It's building. Right now, you're building a life for yourself, and now you're creating a whole new life and stepping some more routines. And you can look back, have your vision boards and stuff like that. Start scrapbooking. It's shit like that. Like you, and the only reason I'm saying that before you saying that is because you know how they be like, because even if you just go off based off the Bible, and it says, you know, God made us in His what? Image. And all the words need to be, it's for a reason, right? But if you look at the definition of an image, look at the definition of image. It literally says an external representation, external, physical representation of a person or thing. The last fucking word in image is art. God is an artist. We are all artists. We're all creators. And it's like stepping into that energy. And so, whatever that was that, you know what I'm saying, this and there, boom, 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 you saw that? You saw what was going on? You get to peep it now. All you now know is, it's gonna be easy for you to spot it and be like, I see it. I'm calling it out. I don't like how you moving, this ain't rocking. Go on. Get on. I done experienced this already. I'm not dealing with that no more. Get on. Next night's little therapy session. We rocking. Now, you know what they always say, if you know better, you'll do better. Sometimes people be knowing better and still don't be doing better. So we'll see. We'll see. You know better, you do better. Now that you know, now that you're aware, no problem. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to, you know what I'm saying, share some insights, some advice, and for the energy for you. And thank you for investing and sharing. But you saw how the cards came out. It came out clear. It wasn't even no confusion about it. It was just like boom, boom, boom. Very much clear messages for you. So, and then, you know, that's what we're here for. Because it's like, some people don't know how to deal with their trauma. Because I was a teacher, so I had to study this stuff. And you know, sometimes what students, young people go through things at home and they don't know how to deal with it, so they come back into the school and they share it to other people and they spread that trauma, but it's because they want to see how other people react to it. And so when you're going through certain things, you're going through it so that you learn how to heal it. You learn how to overcome it. Now, if you never learn how to overcome it, what do? You push it right back out. So I like the approach that you're taking. You're just like, yo, I don't accept what I went through. It's not okay. I'm now aware. I'm much more wiser. I know how to move now. I know how much energy I should be pouring into a person. I know when to pull my energy back from a person. I know what's not allowed. And now it's going forward. Boom. And it's like what you're not doing is putting that same hurt, trauma, and pain back into the world. You're not recycling it. You're cleansing it. You're cleansing the earth and you're cleansing the world. And that's why I really love the fact that you're taking some moves to empower yourself, grow yourself. And I really do like the path that you're taking and your response. I like your response to it. Beautiful. Beautiful healing energy. Beautiful healing energy that that we're encountering. We're putting up on. I make some noodles. Hey, I'll stay up here as long as y'all up here, yo. I'll stay up here. I got some more noodles. I'll make some more noodles. We can rock out. Let me know. You know, we don't. I'll make another cup of noodles. So I felt that continue anytime. The first. Hey, now it's a lot of lessons. Hey, cause with your first is where you learn a lot of things and you think certain things are acceptable or it's okay. So be very clear that you want to cleanse that space. So cleanse your own energy, your own space. And if I'm just talking straight to you, be celibate for a bit, because his energy is still going to reside in you for a bit. And so just be celibate for a bit and let that energy clear out. And be very clear going forward so that you also are not putting out those same energies into the next one. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to heal and clear that out. And you want it so that when something good comes to you, you know what good looks like, you know what's good gonna feel like. And good might feel a little different. Good might feel a little foreign to you at first. But if good is good, it's good. But if you start to feel anything, you talk about it, you communicate. And so yeah, the first is always, it teach you a lot. It teach you a lot. And so you've learned a lot of lessons in that first. You learned a lot of lessons in that first. Please apply it. All right? There's lessons and there's application. What did you really learn? And so your next relationship should be better. It should be about growth, about expansion. And those red flags, we call them out. And have confidence. That'd be something too. Have confidence to call somebody out on their bullshit. I think, you know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck. At first I was like, I don't know if I should really, and I had these inklings and this and the third, but going forward, I'm calling people out on their bullshit and letting them know. Bitch, fuck up if you want to. Watch what the fuck happens. I'll get going quick. I'll pull a Houdini out this bitch. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? What is allowed and what isn't allowed in the kingdom? First is tough though. First is, yeah, you're gonna learn a lot. You learn a lot. Just make sure you apply the lessons. There's things that you don't want to carry over. If you don't want it to carry over, let that shit the fuck go. Good stuff goes forward, bad stuff, sit back. charger. Yeah, take your time with that. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Take your time with it. You know what I'm saying? Not in a rush. No rushing. Don't give up the goods too soon, man. Don't give up the goods too soon. No rush on it. I'm telling you, let your energy clear out first. Cause I've been on some stuff. That whole sleep with somebody else to just get over, somebody else. Hell fucking no. That is not the fucking way to go. You're gonna be carrying some residual energy and you'll never heal. So take some time and figure out if you can find somebody that you can be bored with. That's the person that, you know what I'm saying? That's some stuff that you can really, somebody who's not like, cause those awkward times and moments on some, how do I say? Like, and this is what I told Shorty the other day. I go live almost every day. You know what I'm saying? I do 1 in the morning, and at night I do like a dream manifestation. Like, what energy should we be in as we go into our dream state into the nighttime? Before we go to sleep, where should our thoughts and frequencies be at before we go to sleep, so that we're still attracting, we're waking up and attracting our abundance. And so, what I would say is, take your time on this next one and be on some stuff like, because I say it like this. Me and Shorty was walking and they got to a quiet moment, right? And I ain't say nothing because everything cool. And I told her at the same time, you don't gotta fill the space between us with noise. That's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Being with somebody where both of y'all can be quiet. What's up, Ryan? Thank you for your energy. Thank you for energy. Drop in the chat. Leave a like or something. What you got, Ryan? You got a question or something? And so, being able to be around somebody that y'all can just sit there and be quiet and ain't nothing wrong. It's cool. I feel your energy. You feel my energy. We cool right here. You know what I'm saying? Being in that type of space. Being comfortable with somebody that well. We can be bored together. We can just watch a movie. We can do dinner. We can play cards. We can write poems. We can draw pictures. Doing some bored shit. Find somebody that you can be bored with, bitch. Cause y'all can have fun. You can have fun with a lot of people. You can have fun with anybody. Who can you be bored with? Who can you be comfortably be bored with? And now if you find somebody that you like, damn, I can't. If it's unsettling, if the silence between you and another person is unsettling, it's uncomfortable for a reason. It's uncomfortable for a reason. So take your time as you enter this next relationship, and because you don't gotta force it. You don't gotta force the conversation. If the conversation flowing, we talking, we chatting, we boom, boom, boom. You get told, oh, my man, we cool, we just chilling. But just be mindful of that, because you're gonna be mindful if somebody come up on you on some pressing, rushing energy. That's alarming, right? What's the rush? If we gonna be spending some time together, ain't no rush about nothing. We good, you know what I'm saying? So take your time. Just let it receive. Let it come to you. You feel like talking? Whenever you feel like talking, you want to have some fun, put it out there. You talking, you having fun, you know, boom, boom, boom. Same person, we're done. Yeah. That's that thing. That's what you gotta be careful of coming up forward to. Yeah. Cause what do? You fall for that, and then it goes away, and you be like, well, what happened to all this love and attention that was coming in the beginning? Where is that now? Have you questioning? You was like, we was real cool in the beginning. You was showing me off. You was always coming over. You was always texting. You was always. It was all this energy in the beginning. Had you feeling real good. Next thing you know, it started to dip off, fall off, and they gonna say the energy weird. You ain't doing the same stuff you were doing in the beginning, cause it wasn't you. That's not really you. People, you know what I'm saying? People can fake the funk only but for so long. But after a while, they fall back onto whoever they are. If you don't exercise, they be trying to exercise, da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. But if you don't exercise, that's not a part of who you are, it fall off. You can't maintain it. You can't maintain who you are. You can't maintain something that you're not. So that's what I'm saying. When you're sup, Nick? Sup, Constantine? Thank you for the energy. Verse of the day. Don't up. It's 119. I just got my verse of the day. Let's see verse of the day. The verse of the day says, do not worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all that He has done. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all that He has done. It says, don't worry about anything. Pray about everything. Just set the tell Him what you need and then say thank you. Yep, it's coming. Hey, Bailee. Hey, Bailee. Hey, Bailee. This Bailee girl. Yeah. Man, took her a good nap. People will be jealous of you. Man, it was a journey the other day that said, now people just be jealous of you just because you're creative, because you're abundant, because you go after what you want. They don't have the same drive. They look at, and that's just the weird, like, instead of taking inspiration, it's like, yo, why, like, you should be inspired. You should be taking the same action. Like, it be stuff like that. Like, why doesn't my creativity, why doesn't my passion, why doesn't my drive inspire you to have the same drive, inspiration, creativity? People should be inspired by you. They should be inspired by the action you're taking so that they can take their own action. Do some creative stuff for themselves. I always looked at it that way. When I see somebody out here who going out here getting it, who bossing up, that make me want to go out here and go get it and boss up. Not just sit there and talk about them bad or be jealous of them what they got. They work hard for it. They earn what they got. So get up. You shouldn't get out that laziness and go get it. Hey, baby girl. Baby girl is up now. Here, baby. Say Say baby. What up? Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your comments. Making sure you like and subscribe. Anybody else got a question? before I put these cards up. Thank you, God's child. Thank you, God's child, for that energy. Make sure y'all liking, commenting, and sharing. This is Tangential Thoughts. I'm your host, Q, the Energy Sage. Man, this was a good one today. This was good. I appreciate you all so much for opening up, for sharing your experiences, for sharing positivity and putting energy. You know what I'm saying? Putting some good, positive energy into the atmosphere, into the world. It is appreciated. It is definitely appreciated. What's up, good vibes? All the way tuned in. That's what I'm talking about. The ones who persevere to the end. It ain't about who start with you. There's gonna be a lot of people in the beginning of the war. People start to fall off. When you play chess, the whole board is full. By the end of the game, some energies done fell off. Hey, from the UK. All right. A spot of tea. Nah, I need some. Give me a UK saying. Give me a UK saying. Would you like a spot of tea? Damn, I wonder if this mic, is there a way I can, moderator? Dang, boy, if I could go live with people. Thank you, I did good. All right, give me something else to say. Give me something else to say. I want to know just some regular common English, British sayings. I've heard, I want to go to the UK. I want to go. I want to experience that. I've heard it's like, heard you going over there, like Bars are much more fun, open, and things like that. I want to see. I want to see the guards with the tall hats and stuff. I want to see those cool cars, those cool vintage cars. I like crumpet and a spot too. What's a crumpet? What's a crumpet? Is that bread? I want to learn something today. Teach me something. What is a crumpet bread? Is that a form of bread? I like crumpet. Oh, snap. I don't know what a crumpet is. I don't know if I've ever had a crumpet. Is crumpet bread? I'm for some, or is it like a piece of bread, a slice of bread, a dry bread with butter on it or something? Or is it cheese? What exactly is that? Damn, I can't even move to the shade because it's down charge over here. Your crumpet is bread with loads of holes in it. If you go, let me show you. Okay, I was figuring like it just sounded like it was a piece of bread or something. It's like a piece of bread with a piece of cheese. Oh snap. Okay, but if you come to the UK, what part should you go to? Like, is London the place to go for real? Or I've heard. What you saying, fam? Say that. What you saying, fam? So I've heard there's like two parts. There's like this upper part, and then I heard there's like a lower part. That's the gangsta English. But I'm screenshotting this. I want to keep this. I can practice this every day. I'm gonna get over there. I'm gonna pop up in the UK and say, "What you saying, fam? I like a crumpet and a spot too." And they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Oh shit! Like, who is this? Oh snap! Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. I learned something new today. I learned some gangster English. Nah, but I heard it's like two parts. There's like an upper part. I want to really experience like if I want to go to the UK, where should I go for the best UK experience? Like I'm gonna experience the most culture, the most architecture, the most richness of the country. Or just maybe I gotta visit two parts. London is the best. Okay. What's the climate like over there right now? Is it very hostile? Is it very open? Cause they was yeah. Wasn't Britain trying to separate from the EU and break off so that y'all currency is different, so the pound is I'm not sure. I don't know if the climate is the political climate okay over there? Is it hectic or? Cause what's going over here in the US? Everybody's stressing over bills and shit. Gas prices is high. Everything done went up. Inflation is crazy over here. That's what just happened. That's what everybody talks about every day. Inflation. What you saying, fam? What you saying, fam? Learn me some gangster English. I'm hyped. That would be the central London. But they changing up their whole stuff. Like the Big Ben. Yeah, I want to see that clock tower. I just want to take a picture of the clock tower. The London Bridge. London Bridge is falling. Wow. That's some shit. That's some stuff that people really got to start to really go out here and see. Like all that stuff as little kids that we either sung about or we saw on the maps and stuff. Like going to see that stuff in real life, yo. They actually go to the London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. Is it My Fair Lady? What the fuck is the rest of that song? Hey, I'm cool with the heat, man. I'm cool with the heat. I do not rock with the the cold, bro. I'm cool with this. But you know, I can tell everybody's talking about global warming and stuff. That's the issue. That's the thing. Yeah. How hot is it over there? Yeah, 81 degrees. The high is 84. But 84 degrees, that's light over here. The only thing over here in Georgia is the fact that it's that humid. Like you gonna sweat type of shit. So 84 degrees be kind of up there. All right. Yeah, there's sun coming out now. I have truly enjoyed the live today. I'll be back on I told myself that I was going to after this reading, I was going to do a 24-hour social media fast. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. I'll be back in the morning with another read, just reading the energy and seeing what's going on. But thank y'all so much for your time, energy, and patience and attention. And I truly enjoyed today. Feel free to bless the Cash App for donations. You know, we use the donations to go towards food and gas and just to keep things going, just as we stay on this path towards spiritual ascension. And so the messages that came out today was being very creative and expressing ourselves, and because we had the inventor and the intimate card and then the window. Yeah, so it's just about expressing ourselves to the best of our ability so that when we go to sleep tonight, we have no regrets. We said everything we wanted to do, and we did everything that we possibly could do for today. So have a blessed day, good vibes, right back at you, 10-fold, 1,000-fold, infinity-fold. I appreciate you so much. All right, have a blessed day. Ashe.